Howdy, howdy, I'm Aaron. I'm from South Carolina, but I live in Sweden, and I'm going to show you a little bit of Swedish South Carolinian blend of art and innovation and imagination and all that good stuff. Starting off with what are found objects. Now, found objects, as you can kind of figure from the name, can be just anything. You're just walking along and you find a stick lying on the ground, or a nice rusty bit like this, or pretty much anything. I have a piece of string here. This is nice and rustic looking and thick and heavy. You can do something cool with that. Here we have an acorn. Here we have a cork. This wasn't necessarily on the ground. This was probably from a bottle of wine that my boyfriend drank, but it's a really good thing in terms of found objects, one of those nice neutral bits, so you can do practically anything with it. Wood, there's another piece of wood here. Metal's a little more complicated because it's harder to glue it, but on the other hand you can do wire work with it, and that's always funky. This is a bit of a busted T-sill. Used to look like that, but it's not feeling so good anymore. So it'll be part of an art project. Same thing for this. This was the bit of wire that holds the champagne bottle's cork in place so it doesn't pop off and shoot across the room when you don't want it to do that. You turn it this way, and there's some other things you can do and make some very exciting things with it, and I'll show you that later. Here, of course, we have a nice bottle cap. There again, just from beer. And we have the open here, little circles from the bag-in-box wine. You know, when you take it out of the box, well, I take it out of the box and put it in a cute container because that way you don't feel quite so tacky. But actually, in truth, I mostly drink tea. So just ignore all the alcoholic beverage paraphernalia. I didn't drink it. I just play with the stuff that's left over. Here's an interesting piece of wood I did literally find while just walking down the street. And somebody was doing some kind of building project and cut off this bit. It has a couple of nails in it. You do have to be careful about tetanus with things like this, but I might take this one away, but just leave that one in place. Here's the foil from the champagne, and here is some more foil. This is a candy wrapper. Candy wrappers are great for bling. Easy to find all over the place. Nice bright colors. Christmas red. Oh, but here we have silver on the backside, so that's good too. This is part of a broken flower pot. I was kind of annoyed when the flower pot got broken because I liked it, but, you know, these things happen. Here is a pendant, or it's on its way to being a pendant, that I made from another part of the broken flower pot where I painted with acrylic paints and did some highlighting with gold acrylic and drilled a hole, and of course I'll put a jump ring there, and then it'll hang from a necklace. Gold around the edges too. I was kind of thinking it looks now like an ancient artifact found in a mysterious dig, like when you're hanging out with the Indiana Jones, say. Here we have some more metal. This is another part of the late lamented T-sill that now needs a new purpose in life. This was a vase. It actually was painted red with some kind of nasty plastic color, but over time the nasty plastic color has come off, and yeah, this is an interesting little vase, but could be more exciting. I mean, it's got some visual interest here with the defects in the glass, but could use some spiffing up.